What's going on YouTube? So today's video we do have the brand new Muzen Trickle open earbuds. Muzen is usually known for their mini speakers. They have open earbuds now, so we're gonna go and check them out. They do come in multiple colors. I'll leave a link in the description if you are interested in this model. Honestly, you're gonna have to check them out. These are really good. All right, so when you're unboxing it for the first time, you do have all the specifications on the front of the box, the side of the box. It shows off their sleek design, zero pressure, lightweight, 38 hours, clear call. The charging case has 300 milliamps. The earbuds have 40 milliamps each, and lightweight comfort. So these are meant to be super lightweight, which they advertise a lot. So opening up the box, you are greeted with the earbuds in their case. Underneath that, you do have your user manual as well as your charging cable, which is really helpful. Now taking a look at the earbuds themselves, the case itself, for open earbuds, I thought these were regular earbuds. They are so small and I love the case. It's like a little jelly bean, look at this. So it's super small and I got the silver colorway, which I think, whoever at Muzen picked the color for me, this was really nice. This is actually something that I really wanted for a colorway. So USB-C here on the back when it comes to the case, and very minimal branding. It just has one LED indicator, which I'll get into on the likes and dislikes on this. Opening up the case, boom, they're just right there. So very interesting looking. They look like two jelly beans or two little weights, two little dumbbells, like the old ones, like the barbells. We have left and right branding there on the case itself. When you remove them, they're super easy to remove because of those little handles, and putting them on is super simple. So it has the bigger end right there with the brand that faces towards the outside of your ear, and it has the little water droplet, I guess you could say, that goes towards your ear, and it has a little speaker there at the bottom. But super cool. And when you put them on, they just slip on like this, and then you just push them down. And then this does have a flex like bendable cable, which you can actually mend into your ear shape, which will help with comfort. And I ended up putting them backwards. There we go. So this is what they're gonna look like. They're super lightweight. You can barely even tell that they're there. And these do not move around whatsoever. They don't shake like some of the other earbuds that I've tried out, AKA these. Super big cases. Let me show you a size comparison between open earbuds that I've had. You see the difference? Huge difference. What about this one? These are how typical earbuds are. So it's insane. And let me show you some AirPods. So these are AirPod Pros, Muzen. Basically the same exact size when it comes to AirPod Pros. Yes, they're a little bit more chunkier, but they're pretty much the exact same size. That's really hard to do, especially for open ear. So props to Muzen for actually getting a unique approach and design. They're not just doing copy and paste design. They went really well for these open ear earbuds. So when it comes to this, super nice. However, for the LED, I'm not too sure if it will tell you when it's dying. Like if it'll start dying, it'll turn a different color. Without even needing an app, these sound so good. They're super lightweight. I can barely even notice that they're there. I don't have to yell, so I can actually hear myself a lot better rather than the other ones blocking out a lot more of your surroundings. These ones actually, you can actually hear more open. So they're like the true versions of open earbuds. Really, really important when it comes to that. So Muzen, you did a really good job when it comes to design, portability, the size, and the weight. These are super lightweight. So these weigh in on my scale at 6 grams, which is super lightweight, or 0.2 ounces, which is, again, like nothing. Like you're not even wearing them. They're so lightweight that I wouldn't even know that they're on right now, but they have a unique approach. Like they kind of look like they match with jewelry in a way. So some people will be like, nice earrings, where'd you get them from? It'd be like, oh yeah, no, they're earbuds. Boom, conversation starter. So the price is actually, it's in a nice spot. I believe these are $70 to $80, which I wouldn't mind paying $70 to $80 for these, because some of the other ones, like I said, these ones $40. So you're paying double and you're getting smaller form factor. All right, so now I want to talk to you guys about the versatility on these earbuds, the play pause function. So when it comes to the touch control, super natural placement. You have it on the behind the ear. So you have double tapping to play and pause, triple tap to go to the next song on the right earbud, triple tap on the left earbud to go to the previous song or video, whatever you're listening to. Press and hold for about 2 seconds to increase volume on the right earbud. Press and hold 2 seconds on the left earbud to decrease volume. All of these functions work very, very seamlessly, very quickly as well, which I do appreciate. So when it comes to that touch sensitivity, there's no issues when it comes to that at all. I like the feedback sound as well, since you know it is there. But for some people, if you get tired of it, or if you want to like change the volume of it, that's where the app will come into play. There is no app though. I did a latency test, and this is true 1-to-1. So it's pretty much very, very low latency. So there's no lag when it comes to it whatsoever. And obviously we did a bunch of the shake tests. These are the most comfortable open ear earbuds that I've ever tried, ever. It's crazy how more open I'm actually becoming to open earbuds. No pun intended, but yes, if you had to go with a pair to try out for open ear earbuds, these would be the first ones I would ever recommend to anyone if they're trying out some new space for earbuds. You're getting really good sound quality on these. So when it comes to bass, we're going to show you here. So when it comes to bass, we're going to use this song, and right now we're about 40%. It's a nice comfortable volume to listen to. I can still hear myself. I don't have to yell. And then if we boost it up to about 60%, it still sounds really good. It doesn't sound distorted. It doesn't sound too loud yet. It's going to increase it now. This is where you start to feel the bass. We're at like 70%. You actually feel the bass a lot more than some of the other open earbuds, which is surprising. It's hard to explain. It's like, maybe it might be on the opposite ear, like the back, but I do feel the vibration rather than nothing. I wish the vocals were a little bit better. When you're listening to music, there's this thing on iPhone where it shows you what's like a comfortable volume to listen to. Right now, we're barely peaking at that rate. Hey Siri, what volume am I at? So we're at 66%, and that's a comfortable rate when it comes to listening to music. On these earbuds specifically, anything past that will start to slowly damage your ears. Even at the 66% mark, you are still able to hear really, really well when it comes to bass, vocals, everything. And past that, it doesn't distort necessarily, but I wouldn't just like continually listen to something like that unless you're in a really loud environment. But at that point, you can wear ANC headphones, ANC earbuds. These are meant for your wanting and needing to hear your outside surroundings because it's for safety. These also help with obviously not having earbuds jammed into your ears and the uncomfortability for that, or headphones weighing on your head, and it's harder to actually work out with headphones. So having something like this, you can go hard when it comes to working out without having to worry about your earbuds falling out. This super small and discreet, you don't even like realize that they're actually earbuds. People will actually like, what is that? Like they look good. So when it comes to that, especially, just such a good pair of earbuds. I highly recommend anyone out there to try them out if they intrigued you. If not, subscribe to my channel. No, I'm playing. Without further ado, let's see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. We out.